Yes, a little spur of the moment. We've got the Lieutenant Governor here. Yes, Lieutenant Governor, thank you so much for being with us. I really appreciate it. I know you've been talking with a lot of media outlets. Talk to me a little bit about the energy in the room right now here at this watch party for Alyssa Slotkin.
Well, the energy in the room matches the energy that we built throughout this campaign. I mean, the team that's working on behalf of Alyssa and of Harris Walls and of Democrats up and down the ticket has just been incredible. It's the biggest team we've ever built. We did 3 million voter contacts just this weekend between Saturday and Monday. I mean, it speaks to just how excited people are to have a conversation with someone and invite them to be part of this future, to be part of this victory. And so we have so much gratitude for them, and we thank everyone. And a lot of those folks, are represented here tonight. And so we're thanking everybody here for being part of the movement.
And I mean, as far as you and the governor go, if Alyssa Slotkin were to come away with this win tonight or over the next few days, what would you guys be most excited for her to implement, here for our state of Michigan and across the country?
Well, it's always important to have allies in Washington, D.C. that we can work with. And having Alyssa build on the foundation that Debbie Stabenow laid to be our senator just knows that we have someone we can pick up on the phone and call, someone who we can trust to look out for Michiganders' interests, someone who we can trust to make the right decisions for our democracy as a whole and be a great representative of our state on a national and international stage. That's the same thing that we're going to happen when we continue to have an ally in the White House, in Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, someone who's been to Michigan, who's listened to Michiganders, who's prioritized our challenges and have turned them into policies that'll help our people get closer to success. These are problem solvers, and that's what I want to have in a partner. I'm an engineer. I'm trained to solve problems. Alyssa Slotkin's been trained to solve problems, and so I'm excited to continue to work with her in this new capacity.
And obviously we are waiting on, so many votes still to come in. It really is too early to tell anything, but at this point, as polls continue to close, how are you feeling right now with the numbers that we do know and just moving forward, waiting for those additional votes to come in?
I feel confident, again, I'm confident in the work that we've done. That's what I said to this crowd on the microphone, that thank you, you've done the work. Now we're waiting for the election workers, the ballot tabulators to do their work, and I thank them for working so hard. I spent a lot of time all across Southeast Michigan today thanking the people who are doing that hard work of democracy. So it's in their hands to make sure that our ballots are counted safely and securely. I know they're going to do it.
And I mean, when it comes to the visits that we've seen just in the last week, we have seen all of these front runners visiting constantly. It really feels like every other day. I know you know that. We're a battleground state. We're in the spotlight all the time as a state here in Michigan. What has that been like this election cycle, this presidential campaign for you in your seat?
Well, it feels good to know that the values of the people of Michigan are front and center in this election, because they should be. Those values of hard work and resilience and determination and love for community and country that embody Michiganders, those are the highest and best ideals of America when we're living at our best. And so candidates need to come here and listen to Michiganders. And frankly, Alyssa Slotkin has built her career on listening to Michiganders. Kamala Harris and Tim Walz spend a lot of time here listening to Michiganders. Unlike the alternatives, Mike Rogers flip-flopped on Michiganders more times than I can count. Donald Trump comes here and lies and insults Michiganders and Michigan communities. That's a big contrast. And so we're proud of people. We're all over Michigan having the conversations with voters about how clear this choice has been, and we're going to now wait for those results to come in.
And as folks are watching tonight, last question for you. Anything you want folks at home to know as, whichever way they sway, whichever way they're looking for, candidates to win, anything else you want people at home here in our state to know tonight?
First and foremost, thank you for participating in the political process and choosing to vote and getting the people in your life to vote. That's the most important work you can do as a citizen. I also want people to recognize that it's the government's job to be responsive to them. So continue to stay engaged beyond Election Day. I enjoy that kind of work. I spent part of my life and career as a community organizer. That means helping people understand how to advocate for their government to be more responsive to them. So I welcome that energy and welcome that feedback and welcome that conversation. There's a reason I spend time in all 83 counties in Michigan, because I care about what Michiganders think. And I want to have partners in public service like Alyssa Slotkin who do as well.
Lieutenant Governor, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Juliet, we will send it back to you again, just listening to the Lieutenant Governor talk about how exciting this race is at this watch party for Representative Alyssa Slotkin, looking for that ever contingent, ever competitive, highly contentious Senate seat recently vacated by longtime Senator Debbie Stabenow. I'll send it back to you guys.